Hey everybody, welcome to the first game in September. It is September the 1st. Of course, I'm recording this on September the 2nd. September 1st was Sunday. I was not home most of the day Sunday, so I was unable to record this. So it's Labor Day, September 2nd, and we'll get a doubleheader today as we're going to get this September 1st game in between Cleveland and Tampa. And then later on, I'll play the game being played today from Nats Park between the Mets and the Nats. So going through the pregame checks, Cleveland had come in with a 2-game losing streak, but they did manage to find the sunny chart. They are semi-harmonious, but we had no effect on that roll. Tampa, 3-game winning streak, but they missed the chance to be on the sunny chart. They ended up semi-dissonant and actually rolled, and it's had one of the players, it was a minor issue with a manager, and it was a scratch of one of their players, but I really don't want to do injuries of any kind or scratches of any kind, so I'm going to stick with the original lineups. So basically it turned into a no effect kind of thing. So we have the Cleveland Indians managed by Terry Francona against the Tampa Bay Rays managed by Kevin Cash here from Tropicana Field. And we're just about ready to get going. Let's get to today's pitcher and the starting lineups.
Presented by your local Ford dealers. And for the Cleveland Indians, Francisco Lindor is going to lead it off. He'll be followed by Oscar Mercado and then Carlos Santana. Yasiel Puig gets clean up in front of the second baseman Mike Freeman. Rafael Reyes is the designated hitter. Jake Bowers will get the start in left field. Kevin Loecky is the catcher. He'll hit eighth. Charlie Morton, we talked about him in the oven making his 29th start of the season. It'll be his 14th start here at Tropicana Field. He has been very good in this building. 2.68 earned run average, 3.11 overall. Crossed the strikeout threshold of 200 in his last outing. 47 walks, 165 innings of work. Let's take a look at the defense and see how it's going to line up behind him. Brought to you by Gold.
All right, so we're not going to have time to do the defense right now. But I will go ahead and do the umpires. Home plate umpire today is Dan Iasonia. He is questionable, so that could cause some problems with the goggle results. First base umpire is Tim Woodring. Second base is Hunter Wendelstedt. And at third base is Vic Carapazza. These are the actual umpires at their actual bases from yesterday's game. Okay, so Francisco Lindor is stepping in against Charlie Morton. If you remember the last game I did with Charlie Morton against Houston about a week or so ago in the kind of a September training game just to get myself familiar with the in-season set and just get my juices going. Houston kind of knocked him around quite a bit, so he's looking for better things today, but we shall see. 13-6 going for win number 14 if he can get it. And Francisco Lindor steps to the plate. And we're underway. 2-5-6. He's not a struggler. Is batter champion or patient? Neither one. We got infield drama right off the bat for the Rays. And the Rays in their infield, Wendell is semi-gold, Adames is gold, and Choi is semi-iron. 6-6. First baseman gold. No, Choi is iron, so that's an error. A little ground ball nubber, and he did his best Bill Buckner impersonation and booted it. E3, so Choi boots it. Lindor reaches, and we go to Oscar Mercado, center fielder. 1-6-6. Is he a workman or gilded? No, he's not. Is he a whiffer? Semi-whiffer. The side eye says no, so it's a ground out to first, which means a lead die of 1. That's a double play. So that will erase the error right there. That turns into a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. 2 quick outs. It's in red, so we're going to the experience chart. Morton's an icon, and so is Carlos Santana. So an iconic at bat. 2 icons going at it. Get a 3-3. Prospect batter. No, he's not. If he was, he'd ground out to the pitcher. Otherwise, he gets a fence check. So how about that, Santana? Now, he's a slugger and a semi-home run king. So we have to make the decision. Do we go for the sure thing in the slugger, or do we chance it with the home run king needing the decider die? If he doesn't get it, then he goes to the other chart. Slugger, you're guaranteed no worse than a double. 2 chances for a triple, 2 chances for a home run. Home run king, you get 5 chances for a home run. I think the fact that the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, you're kind of going to have to go for broke. So we're going to test him as a home run king and hope we get the decider die. That's if you're Cleveland. And he does. Didn't need the 2 dice there, so let me re-roll the 1 die. Well, neither one of them was a 1. That was the only thing that would have stopped it, was a 1. So it is a home run. He did get the home run king. So it is a home run for Carlos Santana off the fence check by going for broke there. Because if you do use him as a slugger, you may only get a double, and then he's stranded on base. So had there been runners on base, then we probably would have played the other way around, but went for it, and this time it worked. Here's Yasiel Puig. 1-2-2. Not a workman. Is he a champion or a whiffer? He is a semi-whiffer. Decider says no, so he will not nub a hit. Instead, he's going to line it to third. Snagged by Wendell, and the inning is over. But the Tribe pick up a run on that Santana homer. And at the end of half an inning of play here at Tropicana, it is the Indians 1 and the Rays coming to bat. And we'll get the Rays starting lineup in just a second.
He'll be in the leadoff spot again for the Rays. We move into the bottom of the first. Rest of the lineup presented by your local Ford dealers. Sogard followed by Austin Meadows, and Tommy Pham hits third. He-Man Choi, Joey Wendell, followed by Willie Adames. Then Kevin Kiermaier, Nate Lowe will get the start as the DH. Mike Zunino will do the catching batting night. Well, taking the mound this afternoon for the Cleveland Indians is going to be right-hander Adam Plutko, making his 15th start of the season. The record 6-3 ERA, 4.34. Did face the Rays back in May up in Cleveland. It was his worst start of the year. He went 5+ innings, 5 in the third, but was tagged for a career-high 7 earned runs. So his lineup very familiar with Plutko. We'll see if he can do any better today.
All right, we will see if he can do any better today. We're ready to go. Sogard leads it off against Plutko. 2-6-6. He is the leadoff batter. How do you like that? He gets a single. So Plutko gives up the leadoff single to Sogard. Sogard getting that perk of being the leadoff hitter. And he's aboard. Here's Austin Meadows, right fielder. He is the designated Cole batter today, by the way, from the previous game day checks. 1-1-4, fresh, yes, ground out to short. That'll be a double play, 6-4-3. So one double play deserves another as the Indians turn the tables on the Rays and give them a taste of their own medicine with the double play. So 2 quick outs for Tommy Pham. 1-4-5. It's not a struggler. It's a ground out to third. And the Rays are done just that quickly. After 1 inning, it's 1-0 Tribe. And I forgot to mention all the other hot and cold players from the previous day's action on Saturday. So from the Saturday's game, Puig is cold, Reyes is hot for the Indians. And for the Rays, Meadows is cold and Choi is hot for the Rays. All right, top of the second, 1-0 Indians. Here's Mike Freeman playing second base today, giving Kipnis the day off. 1-1-5. Fresh, yes, pops it up to the infield of our choice. We'll say he pops it up to second baseman Sogard. And there's one away. That'll bring up Franmil Reyes, the DH, and the designated hot batter. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Yes, he's got it. It's a strikeout. So 2 down as Morton kind of regrouping after that home run he gave up to Santana. Here's Bowers, former Ray. 1-2-2, Workman, no. Champion or whiffer. He is a whiffer, so he's going to nub a single to third base. So he nubbed it down there, and Wendell unable to pick it up in time, and it's a base hit for Bowers. He will reach on 2-out single. That'll bring up the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. That's a double for Plawecki, and that will score a run. So 2-out magic again by the Indians. As we get a 2-out single by Bowers. Seems innocent enough, but then followed up by the double by Plawecki. Makes it a 2-0 ball game in favor of the Tribe. Here's Yu Chang, and I did have to create a card for Yu Chang because he had not enough at-bats to get carded by Play.com. 2-3-4, runners on base. Yes, we do have plate drama. Now the catcher, Zunino, is semi-gold, so that could help him out. We'll see. But side has a dot, so it won't help him out. 3-5, catcher gold. Yeah, he would have been had he had the dot. Instead, it's a pass ball. So the pass ball will move Plawecki to third base. So a pass ball by Zunino moves Plawecki to third. And let's see here. It's going to be in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart now for the remainder of the at-bat. Cleveland semi-harmonious, Tampa Bay semi-dissonant. Now they're both neutral, 1-5. Pitching team harmony, no they're not. It's a bloop single. There is a delta, but he has no delta, so it's just a single, but it is an RBI single for Chang. And it is now 3-0 Indians. So Charlie Morton does not like my tabletop because he just has bad games seemingly when I pitch him. So we'll see if that continues. Here's Lindor, top of the order. Reached on the error by Choi, his first trip. 1-5-6, is he a whiffer? No, he's not. We got outfield drama. So for the Rays in the outfield, Meadows, Pham are both neutral. Kiermaier is semi-gold. 2-5. Center fielder Iron, no, he's actually gold. So Kiermaier makes the grab to end the inning, but 2 runs come in, and the Cleveland Indians take a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the second. And the happiest guy in the building probably is Adam Plutko because he's getting some run support. So here's G-Man Choi. He is the designated hot batter. 1-4-6. Flash. He's got semi-flash. The side gives him the flash, so it's a strikeout. Choi out on strikes. Brings up the third baseman, Joey Wendell. 1-2-4. Does he have control? He's got double control. So that not only means will Wendell ground to short, it also means Adames will ground to short. And 2 quick outs. 2 6-3 grounders. And it's a very quick bottom of the second. Go the Rays as those double qualities really come into play. That double control is one of the better ones to have. All right, we go to the third, 3-0 Indians. Here's Mercado. Whoa, 555. Ace or star? He is a star, thank goodness for him. It's deep fly to right. Would have been a home run. So the fact that he was a star kept that one in the ballpark as Meadows got it up against the warning track and makes the catch. Here's Carlos Santana. 455. Flash. Yes, he's got flash. It's a strikeout. Does not have a good eye. So Santana with the whiff. Morton gets a little revenge on Santana for the home run ball. Here's Yasiel Puig, designated Cole batter. 2-4-6. Does he have control? Yes. It's ground out back to Morton. And Morton, much better inning this time. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 3-0 Tribe. And this is the last inning, of course, for both pitchers to be fully fresh. Here's Kiermaier. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Decided I says he is, so he's down on strikes. All right, here's Nate Lowe. 2-3-6, double control, but Plutko's got it. He's got it under control. Double control means 2 quick outs instead of a walk. It's going to be a ground out to the pitcher and a ground out to short. So Lowe is going to ground out to the pitcher, Plutko, and then Zunino is going to ground out to Lindor at short. And once again, those double controls come into play. And Plutko has faced the minimum through 3 innings thanks to that double play. So after 3 complete, it's 3-0 Tribe. Here's Mike Freeman. 1-4-6. Flash. Yes, he's got flash. It's a strikeout. So Freeman is out of there. And here's Franmil Reyes. DH. Struck out his first trip. 3-5-5. Struggler gilded? No. Is he a champion? No, he's not a champion. He's going to ground to second unless he's a whiffer. He is a whiffer. So another strikeout for Morton. And that'll bring up Jake Bowers. 3-3-4. Ace or star? Yes, he is. Pops it up to first. He's a star, so going to end the inning. So Morton now is settling in. Question is, can his team get him some runs back? It's 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Top of the order, Eric Sogard. He singled, but then was quickly erased on a double play. First time up. 3-3-5. Is he wild? No. Sad sack? No, he's not a sad sack, so it's a single. Plus, he's going to steal because he's not stoic. So Sogard going to get a single. He's now 2 for 2. And he's going to steal second while Meadows is at base, or at bat. So Sogard's at second base now with nobody out for Austin Meadows. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. He's got semi-flash. Decided gives it to him, so it will be a strikeout. Strikeout, 1 away. Brings up Tommy Pham. 2-2-6. Is he hit by the pitch? Yes, he is. Decided says he got plunked. So Pham is hit by Plutko. So Plutko plunked him. And that brings up G-Man Choi. 2-1 and 1 out for Choi. 1-4-4. Flash. Yes, Decided says he has flash. However, the goggles are right there. Go to the goggles. It says, questionable leading umpire calls ball 4. Dan Iasonia is questionable. So it's ball 4. He does not get rung up. And Plutko barking a little bit at Iasonia, but can't bark too much or you get tossed. Instead, it is now bases loaded and 1 out for Joey Wendell. Chance for the Rays to cut into this lead. 1-2-2. Is he a workman? He is. He's a semi-workman. Decided says he's a workman. So it's a single to center. And that'll move everybody up 1 base on that lead die of 1. But it will get the Rays off to Schneid. They cut the lead to 3-1 and still are in business with the bases loaded and only 1 out. And he is now, Plutko, a semi-struggler. He's given up 3 straight base runners. So he's now a semi-struggler. Here's Adames. 2-4-5. Is Adames a hero? No, he's not. He's going to pop to second. Infield fly rule. And everybody has to stop right where they are for now a second out. It's also in red. So that means we're going to the experience chart for Kiermaier. And Kiermaier is a semi-icon. Plutko is a semi-prospect. Now they're both neutral. 2-4. Icon batter. No, he's not. It's a ground out to short. And on a lead die of 2, well, there's already 2 outs, so it doesn't really matter because of that previous pop out. So the Rays threatened, but it really only get 1 run. So Plutko got out of it, not the worse for wear. And after 4 complete, it's Cleveland 3, Tampa 1. Charlie Morton will be facing bottom of the order, Plawecki, Chang, and Lindor. 3-5-6, that's a left-right split. They're both right-handed. So that is a Circle K strikeout. 1 away for Yu Chang. Oops, dropped my dice. Tends to happen. All right, here we go. Whoa, not a good result after you drop the dice. 666. Is he an ace? No. Sad sack? No. We got a glove check. And most likely, that is going to be a home run. Now, he is a scrapper, but there's nothing really on here about the glove thing saying that he doesn't hit a home run if he's a scrapper. So I guess we just have to let it go. But we'll check the glove check. It's 2. Center fielder gold. Kiermaier is semi-gold, so I got to have the decider die. And it is a gold. So that means he leaps. So we go over here to the he leaps column. And the only way to stop it is if you roll a 1. Anything else, it's a home run. So this has to be a 1 to nab the home run. It's a 4, so it's gone. Kiermaier leaped, but couldn't quite get it. Chang. Over the fence. Home run, 4-1 Cleveland. And Morton mystified that Chang would hit a home run off of him. Here's Lindor, 4-5-6. Is he patient? Nope, he's going to fly to center. Out number 2. It is in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for Mercado. 4-6, they're both neutral. Pitching team distance, nope, they're not distance, so it won't be a walk. It will be infield drama though. So we are going to have infield drama for the Rays. See what they can do. See if they can field this play and get out of the inning. 1-4. First baseman, iron. Choi is semi-iron, but the side die is a blank, so he's not going to be iron. He will make the play this time. He will not make the error like he did last time. So they got out of it, but the run scores. Go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 4-1 Indians. And we'll have Nate Lowe, the designated hitter, leading things off for the Rays. 3-4-6. Is he eager? No, he's not. He's going to walk. Active steals, but he's stoic. But it's in purple. So we're going back to the chemistry chart for the Mike Zunino at bat. See what Zunino can do. 5-5, they're both neutral. Pitching team distance, no. If they were, catcher misses foul and the next batter would get a single. Otherwise, it's a foul out. So since they weren't dissonant, Plawecki was up to the task on that foul ball. One away. Top of the order in Sogard, he's 2 for 2. 4-4-5. Workman. No, decide die this time's a blank, so it's not a Workman. Saves a double. He's not patient. He's going to ground to first. Lead die of 4, that's a runner advance, so Sogard grounds to Santana for out number 2. Lowe will make it to second. So Lowe's at second with 2 outs for Austin Meadows. Meadows with a chance, he's 0 for 2. Had a bad day, ground to a double play and struck out. 1-5-6, is he a whiffer? Yes, no he's not. Sire Die says he's not. So we got outfield drama for the Indians. Mercado is semi-gold, everybody else is neutral. 1-4, right fielder gold. Now Puig is not gold, so it's going to drop in for a base hit. So a base hit for Meadows, and with 2 outs and a lead die of 1, the runner will score. It says 2 outs, any runner scores from second. So it's a base hit, RBI single for Meadows as Puig was unable to get to it. Cuts the lead to 4-2. Oops, wrong way. Cuts the lead to 4-2, and it brings up Tommy Pham, the tying run. So Tommy Pham, seeing what he can do. 4-6-6, does he have control? He's got double control, which is bad news for him because he's going to give up 2 straight hits. Pitch red for a single, and it's going to happen twice. Once by Pham, and that's going to put runners at the corners when Pham gets the hit. And then Choi's going to follow with the same result. That will score Meadows and move Pham to third. So now 2 runs are in the inning. It's 4-3 with runners at the corners and 2 outs for Joey Wendell. So that's where the double control quality actually hurts you on that one result. 2-3-6 double control. Now this one will help him because it would have been a walk, but instead it's a double control, which means ground to the pitcher and ground to the shortstop, but there's already 2 outs, so it's just a 1-3 ground out to end the inning that does not carry over. But 2 runs come in for the Rays. Productive 5th inning. We go to the 6th. It's 4-3. Favor of Cleveland. Now the last inning of semi-freshness for both pitchers. A little bit of light tossing in the bullpens for both teams. Here's Santana. Feast or famine. He's homered and struck out. Iron catcher. Zunino's he's actually gold, so he's not going to be iron. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. It's a strikeout. And so Santana continues the feast or famine. That's in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And since we're in the 6th inning, no longer need the decide or die to determine hot and cold. So Morton is hot based on the strikeout, and Puig is neutral because he grounded out. 1-4. Cold batter. No, he's not cold batter, so he will not strike out. He will get outfield drama. So outfield drama for the Rays. And again, Kiermaier semi-gold, everybody else neutral. Now Kiermaier is gold. 4-5. Good thing. Center fielder gold. Yes, he is. It's a line out, sinking liner, and it's a grab by Kiermaier for out number 2. It is in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart for the Mike Freeman at bat. Two outs, bases empty. 3-5. Pitching team distance. Yes, they are dissonant. So it's a single. Inactive infielder. Let's ball get past him. So it's a single for Freeman. As apparently Sogard was daydreaming. Let it get by him. So 2-out single for Franmil Reyes, the Franimal. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 2-4-4. Ace, no. Champion. No, he's not a champion. He's going to ground to short unless he's a whiffer. He is a whiffer, so he will strike out. The Franimal now has a hat trick. All 3 strikeouts. And 6 innings in the book for Charlie Morton. That may be all for Charlie Morton. We'll wait and see. They may want to go to their pen. But we'll see exactly how it plays out. Here's Plutko, and he's on a short leash. The Indians actually have, let's see, it's Adames, Kiermaier, and Lowe. They've actually got Oliver Perez, a lefty, loosening in the bullpen. So they're not going to take a chance with Plutko going too long if he struggles. Here's Adames, righty on righty. 2-2-6. Is he hit by the pitch? He certainly is. That's a second batter Plutko has plunked. And the Rays chirping out there, not appreciative of getting their batters hit. A little bit of a warning from Iasonia to cut that stuff out. Here's Kiermaier. And you know what? They're going to make a call to the bullpen. They're going to make a call to the bullpen. Plutko is going to come out. He's going to go 5+. And Oliver Perez will be coming on. The lefty-on-lefty matchup against Kiermaier. Let's do the totals here on Plutko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 8 if you want to count 2 hit batters, but we won't do that. No homers, and he gave up 3 runs, all earned. Well, can't go that because Adames is his responsibility. So we hold off on that. Walks, we have 2. So we had 2 walks and 2 hit batters. Strikeouts, 1, 2, 3. Got him for 3. All right, so Oliver Perez, the veteran lefty, is on to face Kiermaier. 1-3-5, that is a red 1 and a black 5, which means balks and bogeys. So balks and bogeys right off the bat. 5-5, which means we're going to highlight reel A, which is just beneath this. So we'll bring the book up a little bit higher. We can see it. Highlight reel A is where we're at right now. 1-2. Batter notices infielder playing deep, drops surprise bunt single. How about that? Kiermaier caught him in a shift and dropped a little bunt down the third baseline, and it worked. So Kiermaier reaches. Adames goes to second. Runners at first and second with nobody out for Nate Lowe. Another lefty-on-lefty matchup with Oliver Perez. 1-2-4. Control. Yes, he's got it. Ground out to short. That's a double play. 6-4-3. Maybe should have bunted there. I don't know. But hate to bunt in the American League, that's for sure. Especially got the number 9 hitter coming up, so it's almost pointless to bunt. But when you bunt, you do avoid the double play, I guess. But anyway, Adames is at third with 2 outs for Mike Zunino. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he's not. It's going to fly to center. And that's going to end the inning. So Perez pitches out of it. He goes 1 inning. Gives up a single. But that's it. Gets the double play ball. That's the most important part. And after 6 complete, it's 4-3. Cleveland clinging to that lead. Now the result of that last play is the chemistry chart, but Tampa's going to their bullpen, and that's going to override the chemistry chart. With Jake Bauers, a lefty, coming up, Tampa will go to a lefty of their own. It will be Jalen Beeks. So Jalen Beeks will be coming on. Morton goes 6, but he is responsible for the loss if they don't come back and tie this game. Let's see here. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gave up 2 home runs actually. 5 hits, 6 hits I've got him for unofficially. And 4 runs all earned. There was an error, but that got erased on double play, so that had no effect on runs, earned runs. I don't have him walking anybody. Strikes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got him for 7 strikeouts. All right, so Jalen Beeks, the lefty, will start here in the 7th against the lefty Bowers. Lefty on lefty matchup. 3, 5, 6, and wouldn't you know it? Brought in the lefty, and this time it worked. 3, 5, 6 to perfection, which is the same. They're lefty versus lefty. That's a Circle K strikeout. So had we not brought him in, that would have been a base hit for Bowers. Although he is semi-utility, so he probably would have made it out anyway, but just a smart managerial decision there by Kevin Cash. Here's Plawecki. 1, 3, 5. That's the unusual, and we're going to Tropicana Field, which plays normal. Forgot to write that in. It plays normal to both lefties and righties. So normal stadium. Nothing normal about Tropicana Field. It's ridiculous, but in our game, it's considered normal qualities. So we'll see what we get. 1, 6. Small ballpark, just clears left field foul ball home run. Other ballparks fly out to left. So it wasn't small, so Plawecki not able to get all of it. Pham will secure that catch. 2 down. And Yu Chang, who had that most unlikely home run off of the glove check last time. So see if he can't repeat some magic here. He is a righty against the lefty. 4, 5, 5. Flash. Yes, he does have flash. It is a strikeout. So Chang's out of there. And Beeks. A 1, 2, 3 inning for Beeks with 2 Ks. How about that? That's a nice pick-me-up for the Rays. And now Perez. He'll face Sogard and Meadows because they're left-handed. So he's not usually go that long, but when you got some lefties in there, they're going to go ahead and try to keep that advantage. 2, 2, 3. Wild, no. Slugger or utility. He is a slugger, so he's going to line out to short. So how about that? Sogard lines it to short. And that'll bring up Austin Meadows, another lefty. 1, 4, 6. Flash. Yes, he's got a flash. It's a strikeout. So 2 down, and now they're going to make the change with Pham coming up. So I really need to put 1 2/3 innings for Perez instead of 1 inning. And he gets a strikeout instead of no strikeouts. So a little whiteout magic here to fix the score sheet. So 1 2/3 for Perez. But now with the righty Tommy Pham coming up, I've got Wendell out of position here. So with Pham coming up, the righty, the Indians will go to their bullpen. And let's see who they're going to go to. Right-hander, they will go to Nick Goody. Nick Goody. Goody, we'll see if he can give Tampa a headache. So Goody coming on, and he will get the ace quality. He's already an ace. He'll now be a double ace facing Tommy Pham. 2 outs, bases empty. 2, 3, 6, double control. He's got double flash, but not double control. It will be a walk. So Pham draws a 2-out walk, and that brings up G-Man Choi. It is a lefty, but they're going to let Goody go ahead and face him. 1, 4, 5. Struggler, no. It's ground out to first, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Rays in the 7th. We go to the 8th. Top of the 8th. It is still a 4-3 Indians lead. Now Beeks pitched so well, you think they might keep him in there, and they will. He's now semi-fresh. Here's Lindor. 1, 1, 2. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. It's a strikeout. So Beeks keeps up the nice pitching there. And here's Mercado. 2, 5, 6. He's not a struggler. It's better champion or patient. Neither one. We got infield drama for the Rays. So infield drama. 3-3. Pitcher iron. Nope. Beeks is neutral. So it won't be an error. He'll make the easy play. 1-3 ground out. Don't get a whole lot of pitcher fielding checks, but that's one of them. And here's Carlos Santana. Oops. Get back to the regular chart here. 4-5-5. Flash. Yes. Struck him out. So boy, Santana now, after the home run, has struck out 3 times in a row. Beeks will go 2 innings. And he gets 4 strikeouts. Gives up nothing. Can't do much better than that. Keeps his team right there in the game. It is 4-3. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. And Goody will stay in there. He only faced the 1 batter. Actually 2 batters. He gave a walk and a ground out. But he's going to stay in there to face Joey Wendell. Then Adames and Kiermaier. So we might get some lefties against Adames and Kiermaier. We'll see. 3-4-6. Blank. Is he eager? Wendell, semi-eager, but the side or die is a blank, so it's going to be a walk. So Joey Wendell ekes out a walk. And that brings up Adames. Adames may be thinking about bunting here. And I think he will, so he's going to bunt. It's a 1, so that means he beats it out. On that bunt chart, for those that are unfamiliar with it, I'll show it to you. The bunts are rather simplistic in this game, but that's okay. And what you do, go to the bunt chart, and it says a 1, safe at first, runner advances, roll the side or die on ruling for single or error. So we're going to roll the decide or die, see if it's a single or an error. Dot means it's a single. Oh, it's an error, so we got to figure out who the error is on. And let's see, we'll call it E5 just for simplicity's sake. So he will not get credit for the sacrifice because it's going to be an error. So Wendell will go to second. We'll call it an E. Call on Chang E5. So now runners are at first and second. Nobody out. Kiermaier up. And the Indians are going to the bullpen for a lefty to face Kiermaier. So they want a lefty in there to face Kiermaier. Goody comes out. And they'll go to a lefty out of their pen. Now, their closer, of course, is a lefty, but not going to be using him this quickly, I don't believe. Of course, he might be the only lefty left, if that makes sense. So, you know what? Well, they're going to bring in Tyler Clippard because he's good at inducing ground balls. So Tyler Clippard is going to come on. The only lefty left in the bullpen is Brad Hand. And so they're going to bring in Clippard. Now Goody walked 2. He pitches 2/3 of an inning. Is it 2/3 of an inning or 1/3 of an inning? 1/3 of an inning. He walked 2. Didn't give up any hits, didn't strike anybody out. Don't know about the runs because both runners on base are his responsibility. So runners at first and second, nobody out. Kiermaier's up. Clippard is going to get the ace quality because he's coming in midstream. 1-6-6, Workman or Gilded, no. Whiffer, yes he is a whiffer. So it saves a double play, but he will strike out. So Clippard didn't get the ground ball, but he did get the strikeout. Kiermaier is out of there. Here's Nick Lowe, or Nate Lowe. If that was Nick Lowe, he'd be cruel to be kind. This is Nate Lowe. 1-6-6, same roll again. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. This time it's a ground out to third, and Clippard did get that ground ball. And it will be a double play to end the inning, 5-4-3. So, boy, Clippard did exactly what he was intended to do. Came in there and got the 3 outs. Keeps the ball game 4-3, and now Brad Hand will be coming in the 9th for the Tribe. And we need a new pitcher also for Tampa as Beeks went 2 innings. And he will be out of there. So Beeks is coming out. And they will go to Diego Castillo. So right-hander Diego Castillo is on. He's got semi-star with flash qualities. Castillo to start the 9th. 4-3 Tribe. Here's Puig to lead us off. 1-6. Boy, how many times in a row? That's 3 times in a row. Roll 1-6-6. He's not a workman. Oh, I got these back. Yeah. Took beaks out. Not bad. Should be beaks out of there. Put him in the wrong spot. I thought something looked a little funny there. All right, so Puig. Is Puig a whiffer? He is a whiffer. Semi-whiffer. Decider says he's a whiffer. So Puig out on strikes. 1 away. Brings up Mike Freeman. 1-4-6. Flash. Yes, he's got flash. It's a strikeout. So 2 strikeouts now. And that brings up Reyes, who struck out all 3 times. He's going for the golden sombrero. 1-2-6. Fresh. Yes, line out to second. And in the inning. So go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Rays. Down 4-3. And they're going to have to do it against Brad Hand. We might be getting some pinch hitters here. For at least one for Zunino anyway. May also get one for Sogard. With a lefty on the mound now. So Brad Hand is on. Star, double flash, and semi-control. And we will get a pinch hitter for Zunino. He will not bat. So we'll go to the bench. Will Kevin Cash. And let's see who they're going to go to. They're going to go to Avisail Garcia. Coming off the bench. Avisail Garcia. He will pinch hit for Zunino. And of course, if it goes extra innings, we'll get a new catcher. But right now, they're worried more about getting to extra innings. Travis d'Arnaud is their backup catcher in case they need him. Right now, it is Garcia against Hand. Oh, 1-1-1. How about that? Garcia with a 1-1-1. Hand is not an ace. He's not a scrapper. That's a home run, a pinch hit home run for Avisail Garcia. Off of Brad Hand, and just like that, we are tied at 4. So, how about that? Kevin Cash make the right move there for sure, as he got a guy that wasn't a scrapper, and had he left Zunino in, Zunino, he wouldn't scrap. He would have hit a home run too. So I guess it really wouldn't have mattered. Oh well. All right. Well, with the score tie, they're going to keep Sogard in there. 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Champion or patient? Nope. Infield drama for the Indians. So Brad Hand with a blown save. And Tribe fans probably know all about that. Infield drama 1-3. Third baseman iron. Chang is gold, so he's not iron. He will make the play. 1 away, and that will take us to Austin Meadows. Another lefty on lefty, but you're not going to pull him out. Too good of a hitter for that. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion? No. Grounder to second. Unless he's a whiffer, he is a whiffer, so he will strike out. 2 down. And it's Tommy Pham, where we're going to extra innings. 3-3-6. Ace or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic because everybody in the league is semi-dynamic. Decider gives it to him, so it's going to be a fly to center to end the inning. And we're going to extra innings here in Tampa. It is 4-4. Thanks to the pinch hit home run by Garcia. And now we're going to have a new catcher as Travis d'Arnaud will take over and bat 9th. So a little administrative duties here to get that lineup all set for you. So, forgot to check his qualities. d'Arnaud, stoic, and semi-icon. So Travis, get the exact spelling on this. d'Arnaud will be the new catcher going forward. All right, now Castillo, 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 9th. They might as well leave him in there and keep him going, I guess. He's now semi-fresh facing Jake Bowers. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. Ground out to first. So Bowers is out of there. Here's Plawecki. Plawecki and Chang. Sounds like a detective team like Starsky and Hutch. Plawecki and Chang. 1, 2, 3. Fresh, nope. But it's a ground ball to short. For out number 2. And that's going to bring up Yu Chang. 334, ace or star. He is a semi-star. The side die says he's a star, so he's going to pop to first. And that's it for the Indians here in the top of the 10th. We go to the bottom of the 10th, and Brad Hand is going to stay in there to face the lefty Choi. But then we may be getting some more activity in the bullpen. So let's take a look here and see what Choi can do against Hand. 1, 2, 3, flash and fresh. Well, he's not flash, or well, he's double flash, but he's not fresh, so he won't get 2 straight strikeouts. Instead, it's a ground out to short. So by not being fresh, he didn't get the 2 strikeouts like he wanted. Here's Joey Wendell, another lefty. 1, 2, 2. Not a workman. Is he champion or a whiffer? He is a whiffer, so he's going to nub a single to third base. Brings up Willie Adames. And how long do you go with Hand? 4, 4, 5. Is he a workman? No. Patient? No. Ground out to first. That will move the runner to second. But now there are 2 outs. However, Kevin Kiermaier could be the hero. Lefty on lefty. They're going to leave Hand in there to face the lefty. 1, 4, 5. Struggler notes. Ground ball to first. And we're going to the 11th. Still tied at 4 to 4. That's going to be all for Hand. He goes 2 innings. Gives up the 1 run on 2 base hits, but the homer was the biggie. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 1. Castillo went 2 innings. Struck out 2. Gave up nothing else. So for the last 4 innings or so, Cleveland hasn't had any base runners. So we will get new pitchers on both teams coming in. For the Rays, let's see, Lindor, Mercado, and Santana. They will go ahead and bring in Emilio Pagan, who is like their closer, but when you're a home team in extra innings, closer is irrelevant going forward. No save situation to worry about. So Pagan is going to come on. 4th pitcher used by Kevin Cash. And he'll face the top of the order and Francisco Lindor to start the 11th. 3, 4, 4. Prospect. He is a semi-prospect pitcher, but decided as a blank. Patient, no. Pop to second. So Lindor is out of there. And that'll bring up Mercado. 1, 1, 3. Ace or dynamic? He is an ace, so it will be a ground out to first. 2 down. Brings up Santana. 4, 5, 6. Patient. He is semi-patient. The side die says no. It's a fly to center. And we go to the bottom of the 11th. We would go to the chemistry chart, but we're having a pitching change that overrides that. So there will be no chemistry chart check. We'll go straight to the batter at bat of Nate Lowe. And we need new pitcher for the Indians. Now there are no more lefties in the bullpen, so they will go with Hunter Wood. Hunter Wood is coming on for the Indians. He is pitcher number 6 used by Terry Francona. And he'll be facing Lowe, Darno, and Sogart. 2, 3, 6 double control. He does not have that. It's a walk. Leadoff walk. And that will bring up Darno, who's in a perfect position to bunt. So he's definitely looking to bunt right here. It's a 3. It's a good bunt. So good bunt by Darno. Moves the runner to second with only 1 out. And Eric Sogard, chance to walk it off. Sogard and Meadows have 2 chances to walk it off. 2, 4, 6. Control. Yes, he's got control. It's a ground if the pitcher. Runner has to hold. So there's now 2 away. It's all up to Austin Meadows. 2, 3, 6 is double controlled again. Another walk. That still leaves runners at first and second. It didn't advance the base runner, so he's still at second. Run on first is kind of irrelevant. fact, he is irrelevant. Here's Tommy Pham. 256, struggler, no. Champion or patient. He is semi-patient. The sire die says he's patient, so it's another walk. So how about that? 2 singles and a walk have now loaded, and 2 walks. A single and 2 walks have now loaded the bases. With 2 outs for G-Man Choi. G-Man Choi. And with Wood up there, do they bring in somebody else? They're going to stick with him. He's a semi-ace. They're going to stick with him. Here's Choi. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher. Plawecki semi-gold. Does he have a good eye? No, he doesn't. Struck him out. And that's going to end the inning. A big strikeout there for Wood. And the inning is over. We go to the 12th. We go to the 12th. Still tied at 4. That was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart, or we would. But Pagan's going to come out. He's a 1-inning pitcher, so he's coming out. And they're going to bring in Chaz Rowe. Chaz Rowe is on for the Rays. He's got that double flash quality that is a really nice thing to have. Pagan, 3 batters faced and got them all out. No strikeouts, no walks, no nothing. So Puig will lead us off here in the top of the 11th. 1-3-4, gold catcher. D'Arnaud is the new catcher now. He's not gold anymore, so we lost that gold catcher. So it won't be a strikeout. Is he a champion? No, it's the outfield drama for Puig. So we lost that semi-gold catcher, which was kind of went under the radar there, but it's definitely important. 5-6 for outfield drama. Left fielder Iron. Left fielder is Pham. He's neutral, so he will make the catch. On away. Brings up Freeman. 1-4-6 for Freeman. Flash. He's got double flash, so not only will Freeman strike out, but so will Reyes. And for Reyes, he now gets the golden sombrero. That's 4 strikeouts. And we go to the bottom of the 11th. Still tied at 4. And Wood will be coming out as well. He went 1 inning. Well, you know what? They might just leave him in there. They got Whitgren in the bullpen, but I think they're gonna let Wood go 1 more inning just in case this thing goes 15 innings or something. So Wood's gonna stay in there. He's now semi-fresh facing Wendell. But if he gets in trouble, he's coming out. 1-1-2. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. It's a strikeout. Struck him out. We go to Willy Adames. 2-3-4. Runners on base? No. Is he a hot batter? Adames is not a hot batter. He's going to pop to third. It's not hot because he grounded out his previous at-bat. So there's 2 down for Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 5, so he could really use another hit here. 1-3-5, that's the blue 1. So we're going to the umpire chart with the bases empty. Bases empty umpire chart. 1-1. Respected umpire at home. Dan Iasonia is not respected. If he was, close play, batter out at first. Other umpires call batter safe. So it's a base hit for Kiermaier. Base hit for Kiermaier. 2-out single for Kiermaier. And that will bring up, and in case you're wondering, I'm using the automated steal rules in this game, so the only stolen bases are going to be from the play results, not from manager cards or any of that other stuff. So that's why Kiermaier's not stealing. Here's Nate Lowe. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? He's a semi-ace. The side die says he's an ace, so it's a strikeout. And we're going to the 12th. So we go to the 12th. Wood pitches 2 innings, so he's done. Let's see, he gave up 2 hits and 2 walks. And he got 3 strikeouts. No runs, obviously, because we're still playing. Whitgren will be coming in for the Indians in the bottom of the 12th. Chaz Rowe is going to stay in. It's his 2nd inning of work for the Rays. He's now semi-fresh. And he'll be facing Plawecki, Chang, and Lindor, but let's check the pinch hitting prowesses of some of these guys. So we're going to have Greg Allen's going to come in and pinch hit for Plawecki, and Roberto Perez is going to come in and catch in the bottom of the inning. So Plawecki is out. Plawecki was 1 for 4. So he's out of there. But right now Bowers, actually, why do I have Bowers? Bowers should be the next batter. Got him out of line here. So it's Bowers first, and then you get the pinch hitter, Greg Allen for Plawecki. But right now it's Bowers. So Bowers will be facing Rowe, who is semi-fresh. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion? No. Ground out to second unless he's a whiffer. He is a whiffer. He will strike out. So Bowers out on strikes. Now that brings up the pinch hitter, Greg Allen. He is a semi-slugger. 2-3-3. Ace or star? He's neither one. Slugger? Yes, he is a slugger. He's a semi-slugger. The side eye says he's a slugger. That's a pinch hit home run. Pinch hit home run right there on that 2-3-3 result for a slugger. So how about that? How about Terry Francona making that move and getting the pinch hit home run by Greg Allen? So now, of course, the new catcher will be Perez in the bottom of the inning. Right now, here's Chang. 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion? No. Ground out to second unless he's a whiffer, which he is. He strikes out. 2 down. But now here in the 12th, the Indians have that run. They have to make it stand with Whitgren in the bottom of the inning. Here's Lindor. 1-2-6. Is he fresh? No. Sad sack? No. It's a single for Lindor. So Lindor gets the base hit. And we go to the blue right now because it was in blue. Mercado is neutral. Chaz Rowe is cold. Chaz Rowe is actually going to come out. So we're actually not going to have the chemistry. I mean, right now we're going to have a new pitcher for the Rays because Rowe is coming out of there. So Rowe will be replaced by Oliver Drake. So Oliver Drake will get the flash, will get the ace quality as well, coming in mid-inning. So Drake is on to face Mercado off the regular chart. Won't go to the right now chart. Here's Mercado against Drake. 1-3-5, that's a black 1, so we're going to the ballpark. Neutral ballpark. Neutral ballpark. 4-4. Artificial turf park. Yes, it is, because they have that funky turf here. Sharply hit ball glances off carpet for a base hit. So that's going to put runners at the corners with 2 down for Carlos Santana. Drake trying to get out of this, facing Santana. 1-6-6, he might do it. Workman, no. Is he a whiffer? No, but it's a ground ball to third. That's going to end the inning. But the run scores. That was in red, but we're making a pitching change, so that's going to override that. As we go to the bottom of the 12th, last chance for the Rays. And they're going to have to do it against Nick Whitgren. Nick Whitgren, who's a semi-ace. And he'll be facing d'Arnaud, who's a home run king, by the way. 2-5-6, he's not a struggler. Is he a champion or patient? Neither one. We got infield drama for the Rays. I mean, for the Indians, rather. 5-6. First baseman gold. No. So it's an error. Error on Santana. Actually, it's from an infielder throwing the ball to him, so we'll say the error actually belongs to Freeman. So that's an E4. E4, and of course the new catcher is Perez. Forgot to write that in. All right, so d'Arnaud reaches. Sogard's going to bunt, and it's a good one. So sacrifice hit will move d'Arnaud to second base. You can't pitch run for d'Arnaud because he's your only catcher. So he's going to have to stay there at second base for Austin Meadows. 1-2-5. Not a struggler. Is he patient? No, he's not. ground out to third unless it's a whiffer, which he is not. So it's a ground out to third. That's going to hold the runner at second base. Now there's 2 away for Tommy Pham. Last chance for the Rays. 1-3-5. It's back to the ballpark again. On a 1-3-5. Black 1 means we're going to the ballpark, which plays neutral. For Tommy Pham. 3-5. Big ballpark. Long drive caught at the warning track. Fly out. Otherwise, home run. How about that? Tommy Pham has walked this thing off with a 2-run homer and sends the Fort Lauderdale or Tampa or wherever they're at. Not Fort Lauderdale. I got confused with something else. But anyway, Tampa crowds. Well, not really a crowd. That's confusing too. The few middlings of Tampa players or fans home happy because it was not a big ballpark. The home runs by Tommy Pham, and that's your ball game. Tampa has come back to win it in 12 innings by the score of 6-5. And this is such a long video, I'm not going to be able to do totals for everything, but we'll say that Whitgren's the loser, Drake's the winner, and Tampa Bay is the winner, 6-5. Hope you enjoyed that exciting broadcast. I'll get it posted as quick as I possibly can. Sometimes YouTube takes a while. And then later on in the day, this evening, we'll have the Labor Day game between the Nats and the Mets. So until next time, hope you enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.